Come here then, dog. Come here, come here, come here.
Hi guys, how are you? Hope everyone's well. Been so excited about doing this today. Oh great, there's loads of you coming in. This is fab. Hi Monica. Right, let's get lovely. Hi everyone. Hi Danny. Hi Kay. Oh, the dog wants to get involved. Hey, how are you, lovely?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm really well, thank you. I've been so excited about this today, and then I was worried, what if nobody shows up? But they're all joining us now, which is brilliant. Well, let's give everyone a few minutes, shall we, just to join us.
Brilliant. I love your little boobs in the background. Oh, I love
them. They look a bit funny. They look like they've. It feels like my Oh, the lights are. There you go. Give it.
I like them. They look great.
Cute, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really
so
great.
Cute.
Oh, we've got quite a lot joining, and there's been some great questions.
Oh my goodness, I cannot believe. Well, actually, do you know what? I say that I can't believe how many. I can actually. I think what's reassuring for me is that I kind of thought for a long time that I was on my own with this, and that maybe it was just me, and that that I was finding it difficult to find the right one. But it turns out lots of people struggled. And I wonder do we break it down into sort of your lumpectomies, mastectomies, the DEPs, whether we've gone completely flat?
Yes.
Do you think that's a good way of doing it? And then perhaps we could take questions. Oh, and actually it's the stages as well, isn't it? It's like, when do you go from the surgery bra to the next, to the next?
Well, I thought that was in my head. I was thinking, let's start at the beginning, talk about the surgery bras, but then also maybe talk about, like, I have little steps of how you could check your bra and if it fits, because a lot of people are still in the wrong size bra shape or whatever, and
that's a
so
really good
then
idea.
If you start going out and looking for a new bra, it can often be quite difficult. So to find the right one. So will I
and one thing I will just say is, I meant to say to you, Megami got in touch, so they're on board as well.
I saw that. Isn't that brilliant? So we've got a big shout out and thank you to Nicola Jane, Naturana, Royce, Rico, Wakol, Triumph, Anita, Megami, and Love My Secret.
Exactly. So all of those, so all those fab brands have committed to giving away 5 bras each. So when we post this chat on the grid, you'll be able to see how you apply for it. So let's get started. Where should we start?
Okay, so the questions I get asked, because I'm conscious we might have some women on that are at the very beginning and maybe thinking, oh, I need to go in for surgery, and what am I looking for? So I think there's there's lots of great bras out there. 2 I've got my hand to start off with is compression bras. One is this little the Amuna bra. So the Amuna bra is a compression bra, and what I mean by a compression bra is it holds everything in place. So with something like that, it's completely seam free, because what you don't want is any seams at all that will rub against any of the scarring. But also,
will they work if you've got drains?
Yes, yes, they will. And the great thing about them is they're front fastening. So this is like the Amoon I showed you. This is the Rico. So this will be one of the free bras that actually will be given away as well. So front fastening, completely seam free, and kind of like what we call a knitted fabric. So it's very stretchy. And what it does is they come in like sizing extra small, medium, large, extra large, and they're front closing, so it's very easy if you've got restricted arm movements, which a lot of women will have. Plus, a lot of the bras that if you've had a reconstruction, your consultant might be saying for the first few weeks that you have to wear 24/7. So you're wearing all day and you're wearing going to bed as well. So you want something that's seamless and that's comfortable, you know, and that's
so
easy to get in and out of.
I did this, so I had that, and I had two. So one would be in the wash whilst I wore the other one.
Exactly.
And yeah, the seamless thing is really key, especially when you've got scars that are healing. And would you recommend a compression whether you've had immediate reconstruction or, you know, whether you've chosen to go flat? You just go compression?
Yeah, definitely. I would say, and this is like, I should also say I'm not attached to any one brand, as you know. If people come to see me, it's very independent. I do consult with brands, but not when I'm actually fitting people. So everything I'm given is independent advice. So I would say that at the beginning, definitely, if you're having a reconstruction, you really need a good, firm compression bra. That is so important, because remember, you know, you're healing as well, you know, as everything just will feel very tight to begin with. So I think that's why it's important to have something like the two I've shown you. Anisha, the other brand we talked about earlier, they also do really good compression bras as well. So I think upfront, do your research is really important to get the right bra.
And I found definitely that the front fastening was the best, because it's so much easier to take on and off. And also I found that I could loosen it here and there if I needed to, if something didn't feel right somewhere. So so that's really that's brilliant. But how long are we in a compression for before we move on to the next stage?
So it just depends. So say if you've had a mastectomy without a reconstruction, you could be in your compression bra for 6 weeks. Everyone's different, their healing is different, but you want to feel and you want to be in something very comfortable. Now, this is just an estimate. Everyone is different. If you want to stay in your bra for much longer than that, 12 weeks, 18 weeks, 20 weeks, whatever, then you do that. But I think, you know,
I've just seen Kaz on here saying that she still wears hers.
Yeah, you see?
You know, she's years on. So that goes to show, doesn't it?
And then with reconstruction, they usually say about 3 months. So what I say to every woman that I fit is, do you know what? All your beautiful little bras that you've got at the moment, can you just not throw them out? Just, even if someone tells you you're never going to wear them again, don't listen to them. Just put them into a box if they're bothering you, into a plastic bag, whatever you got, and just put them at the back of your drawer or the back of your wardrobe until you're ready again for them. Because you know what? You will be able to take them out again and you will be able to try them. Now, your shape may have changed, so they mightn't be suitable, but that's very different to saying, oh, I can't wear those bras, you know, because I've got breast cancer. So
it's really funny, because I've still got a drawer full of all my bras, and it's like my cancer never actually happened if you looked in my underwear drawer, but I actually only wear 2 bras. I don't touch any of those old ones, but I can't bring myself to throw them out. But I always used to live in Underwired, and just having an underwire now, or the thought of it, it makes me bulk. So it's tricky.
It is. And some people move back into the wires, some people don't ever move back into them. And I think, again, that's a personal choice, and also something that you maybe discuss with your breast care team as well, and your consultant. And it's whatever works for you. And what works for you at the different times as well. I think that's really key.
Absolutely.
So
somebody just asked quite an interesting question. Would a sports bra work in place of a compression?
I would say a compression bra is probably the best. It really is, because it doesn't have any seams. But if you can't get a compression bra, I've seen many women wear sports bras. So you can wear, you can wear a sports bra. But the only thing you have to be very careful of with the sports bras is that they don't, if there's seams in the places where, you know, a regular bra would be, and they'd have seams in, then that might rub against the scar tissue. So that's why they recommend something like these knitted bras, which don't have any seams, and they're designed, you know, to hold reconstructions in place. They're designed to really, really help post a mastectomy and to help with the healing as well, because a lot of the times they've got you know, breathable fabrics, all of that. So it's just about finding the right bra. But there's no wrong or right, Helen, as you know with me. It's all about looking outside the box.
Yeah, absolutely. So moving on from compression.
Yeah. Then we could go, say if we were 6 weeks on and you're going for a prosthesis fitting. So there's loads of prosthesis out there, all different colors. I should say that if you've got a darker skin tone, can you please make sure you get a darker skin toned prosthesis? You know,
they are available.
They are available. Like 30 odd years ago, you know, when I was first starting out, there was women wearing it with darker skin, wearing the lighter prosthesis, and they had to pay extra. So you know what? There's these prostheses are out there for you. So please, you know, make sure that that you get the right skin tone for you.
And can you get them on the NHS?
Yes. Prostheses are free on the NHS, and lots of people say to me, how many do I need? You only need one or two. It depends on whether you've had a single or a double, you know, mastectomy, but you only need, you know, the one or the two. And there's different makes, like this is a True Life, and this is an Anita, this is an Amuna. This one is quite clever. You know, this has got a pump, so you can pump in the air into it. It's fabulous. Yeah. Love this. This is called
taking you from day to night.
So it's a bit like Pammy Anderson, pump it up.
Yeah.
So
somebody just made a really good point that if they have a larger breast to mimic, they can be very heavy.
They can, but there is extra light prosthesis now. So even this particular one, the pump up, comes in an extra light. So it's very, very, very lightweight. So again, find the one that works for your shape.
And who is it you speak to? Your breast nurse, I guess.
Yeah, breast care nurses, but also there's a lot of the brands that are actually in the hospitals as well. And they'll fit them, or I fit them on a privately as well for women, or I'm in through the NHS. I do it as well. So you know, there's lots. Okay. Yeah. There's lots of services out there, and a lot of the breast care nurses in the hospitals have been fitting prosthesis for years, so they do them themselves. Yeah, it just varies.
So do those prosthesis that you showed, do they have to go into a pocketed bra, or could they just like slide in?
So it depends. If you want to wear a pocket, the pocket is really good, because what it does is, I'll just show you one here. What it does is it's stretchy. You see that?
Oh yeah.
Fabric is stretchy, and it is a pocket, and then the prosthesis slips into that pocket. Like this one's a bit small now for the actual cup, but you know, it fits in. And then the idea is that the prosthesis should fit into the size of the pocket.
Yes, okay.
And that's what a good prosthesis fitter will do.
Yeah.
Now, you don't have to wear a pocket,
right?
With the prosthesis. I fit a lot of women without a pocket, but what you do need is you need to make sure that your bra fits really, really well. So that brings me quite nicely into how your bra should fit. So if I'm thinking of my little fitting steps, I always think the band first. So 80% of your support comes from the band. That's the band around the bra. Because remember, if the band rides up the back, what happens at the front? Everything goes down.
Goes down.
Like a ski slope. Yeah. So the band needs to be firm but not tight. You know, you wouldn't fit anyone in anything tight. And then the cups need to fit. So you would look at the natural breast first, you know, before you look at, say, the prosthetic side, and make sure that it fits. And then if it's bilateral, both breasts, then you can decide on whatever size you want to be. Yeah. And then your center front, which is that piece of the front here.
Yeah.
that should sit as close as you can to the body.
Mm-hmm.
Ideally flat would be perfect, but what you do find is the deeper the center front, the more unlikely that is to sit so flat against the body. But if it's an underwired bra, you know, you want to try and get it as close as you can. And then the straps are very personal. So the straps I would just adjust to how you feel and how you like them yourself. I do say to women that when you're first getting a prosthetic, it's probably nice to get a pocket in a bra, just because you're getting used to the prosthesis. And a lot of women say to me, oh, I'm really scared that it's going to fall out.
Yeah.
You know, if you are wearing a bra without a pocket, a little tip is to, when you've got your bra on and you've got your prosthesis in, bend forward just to make sure that it's not going to fall out. If it's falling forward, that's not a good
You don't want that falling in your lunch, do you?
No, you don't.
At all.
Definitely.
Let me just ask a question, actually. I had a double mastectomy and reconstruction in July 21, and just had a mastectomy surgery last week, radiation shrunk one. Should she avoid underwire forever? Does a bralette work?
I think it depends on her size, but I would say no underwires at the moment. I would say just be in very comfortable bras. It was only last week, yes, so she'd probably be better in something like the compression bra. If she wants to wear wires in the future, I would leave it for a bit, unless her consultant says that she can go into a wire. Because some consultants will say that, but it really just depends. But I would ask the question to the consultants. If it depends on her size, there's lots of bralettes that you can actually wear, you know. So and they're very pretty. Yeah.
And I kind of think as well is for me especially, I actually feel like I don't need a wire anymore, because if there was a bit of a silver lining to it all, they're quite sort of. They're not going anywhere.
Yours are fab. Yeah, I've seen them.
They're quite pert.
Yeah, they're brilliant.
Hopefully, although I expect you spent a lot of money on your wire bras, so you're probably wondering if you can keep hold of them. Right. So we've done the fitting.
Yes. So we've done the fitting, and we're checking the fit. So kind of think about those things when you're checking your bra. And then and if you're buying a bra online, when you get them home, try them on and see if they fit. And then, so you just put the prosthesis into the pocket then. And then the thing is, what you want to be looking at is don't look at yourself in the mirror first, but look down and see if you're symmetrical. So if you're looking down at your bust line, it's a good way to see if you're symmetrical, rather than looking straight in the mirror.
Yeah.
And that's often where women make a mistake, and they kind of go, oh, actually, I don't know. Am I symmetrical? Am I not? And then they go home and then they look down and they think, oh no, So check that when you're in your fitting. Also bring a really good t-shirt with you, or in a favorite top. Try that on. Bring a friend or a sister. You know what they're like. They'll tell you exactly what it's like. No. And bring them into the appointment.
Yeah, it's a really good point. It's such a good point.
It is, because half the time, you don't hear what they're saying to you, and you're kind of like, oh gosh, and you just need someone to say, no, that doesn't look good, or it looks fabulous. And then so that would be probably about. Usually you get a referral if you're going through the NHS. You usually get a referral from your breast care team to get a fitting, and that's about 6 weeks after your surgery. And some of the breast care nurses as well will actually send post reconstruction. They'll send you for a bra fitting as well, and that may be just when the healing has happened, so that would be a bit further along than say a mastectomy without a reconstruction. And then it's really then if you are say 3 months on and you're getting out of the proper what I call post-surgery bras, and then you're getting into the kind of lighter bras,
Yeah.
then it's really just about getting something really, really comfortable.
Yeah.
And that really just depends on the shape that you like. Like some women love a t-shirt bra, so they'll go for a t-shirt bra. Like this little one is from Triumph. It's got no pockets, nothing like that. But you know, if it's post, say, a reconstruction and you haven't got your nipples, yeah, so you know, at the early stages, then this might be really nice for you because it hasn't got any seams on the inside. It's very, very comfortable. Yeah, it's really, really lovely. And the thing is, because it's got a little bit of lace, women like it because then it looks a bit lighter. So, you know, even look for something like that. Naturana also, you know, we've seen this little one in the past, you know, that they do with Future Dreams. You know, that's really, really lovely. You can go on to Next and you can get that. George and Asda are doing lovely bras.
Yeah,
you know, there's some they've got some lovely, lovely bras out there that they're doing. Even you know, Victoria's Secrets. You know, so you can go for cheeky bras like that. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous.
So the one thing that I'm really getting from you is it's about the seam. It's a lot to do with the seams.
Yeah, you don't want anything. You don't want anything rubbing across that nipple area. You know, you want it to be really, really comfortable. The other thing I should say as well is a lot of women ask me about high percentage cotton. Anita are doing a really good bra that is got a high percentage of cotton, because some women just, you know, they get very, very hot. And they just want something that's really, really cooling. So look for, you know, that's really, really nice. And that's, can't remember what the name is. So that's the Ali.
Sean Watkinson is asking, I need a bra with no underwires, but a bit of padding. Which one is best, please?
So is that, I wonder, is that reconstruction now, or is it?
I don't know. Sean, let us know what sort of reconstruction that you've had. Another question, I think it was somebody called Nicola earlier. She said, how long after my surgery would I be offered a prosthesis? Now, it varies from hospital to hospital. What I would do is just give your breast nurse a call.
But about 6 weeks though is your marker. So think about 6 weeks, and then if you don't hear anything, then give them a call. Sean's come back saying she's flat on one side, so she wanted some padding. She wanted some padding, so there's some lovely bras. Okay, so padding non-wire. So this is a Royce that's got very, very light padding, non-wired. But what's nice about this is, do you see there's a little string in the center, so you can make it you can make it a little bit narrow in the center front, so it looks a bit lighter. Who else is doing? Megami, this is gorgeous. So you've got a very, very light preformed cup, but very pretty on the outside, and that's got a breathable.
So you could put your prosthesis. I can never say that word. You can put your fake boob in there.
You can. You can put them in there. And a lot of the bras have got, you know, as you know, will have two pockets. So the other pocket, then you just don't worry about if you've got a single mastectomy. And then what else have we got? Somebody asked about the bralette. This is I've been fitting this for so many years now. This is one of the walk-hole bralettes. I absolutely love it. It's so, so gorgeous. So this is really when you're moving on. This is a really, really lovely bra. Gorgeous. Really,
I guess the only issue with a bra like that is what happens if you're bigger busted. It would be harder to hold everything. Hold everything. Enough support, would you?
Yeah, hold everything in place. So I think I love this post a reconstruction, you know, and if you're smaller, like for yourself now, it's really, really great. If you're a little bit fuller in the cup, there's there's lots of other bralettes out there. Also, there's lots of, I saw today that somebody was asking, they were saying they were smaller back and larger cup. Panache, I didn't have a sample, but Panache have got a really, really lovely bra that starts at a 28 back.
Oh gosh,
so that's really
useful,
good.
yeah.
And I saw that on one of the questions today that came through, and that's called Andorra, and it's beautiful. Yeah, really, really nice. No, it's not a post-surgery bra,
right?
But you can wear it. It's like a little bralette. It's lace. It's really nice. But you could wear that with or without a prosthesis. The other thing is, not forgetting, you can go on to Nicola Jane, and they've got all the pockets. You know, Nicola Jane. If your listeners now don't know, they're an online site, so they've got so many, they've got different brands on there, plus they've got all the accessories. So they sell prosthesis and they sell the pockets as well. So you can then, you know, stitch the pocket inside.
Oh God, I didn't know you could do that.
Yes, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So if if you wanted to be a bit more adventurous, you could kind of, you know, you could.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, you could pop that in.
Monica, Mum Elisa is asking, how do I stop my bra riding up on the prosthesis side? I'm a 42D one side and nothing on the other. She hasn't been offered reconstruction yet. I bet that's because of the pandemic. Elisa, which is...
And it's Elisa, yeah. And Elisa is not wearing. She's decided to go flat on that side until the reconstruction. She's not wearing any prosthesis.
No, she's saying, yeah, how do I stop my bra riding up on the prosthesis side? So she is using a prosthesis.
Okay, it sounds to me like the band is probably too big. Probably the band could be too big on that if it's riding up. Also, her prosthesis might be too light. It depends if she's got a very large cup. Her prosthesis might be too.
It's a 42D.
Yeah, so 42D, there'll be quite a lot of volume on her breast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the breast would be very heavy naturally. If she's been given too light a prosthesis, it might be too small compared to the other side. It might not just be. She mightn't be symmetrical. So that could be one of the reasons. So pop on your bra, your prosthesis. Look inside them in the mirror. Look down. See, do you look symmetrical? Also feel, you know, the weight, is it very, very light? If they've given her too light a weight prosthesis, then the other side might just be might just be too heavy. Because remember, the breast naturally drapes. You know, so it's going to be lower down. Yeah.
Oh, at least she's just saying, she hasn't been offered reconstruction yet because of the pandemic.
Yeah. I'm
sorry to hear that. I hope that you get offered it soon.
Yeah, exactly.
So something I get asked all the time is about swimwear. Swimwear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
So many different swimwear out there. So
but cool swimwear, because the ones that I see, I just think, God, they look like old granny wants to wear those.
Okay, so there is some. Do you know what? It just depends. So what I've done, let me see if I got it here. Right, pulled out a few that just from that are out there at the moment. So first off, I should probably say to you, January is not the best time to be buying swimwear.
No, it's not.
Great time to buy swimwear is when if you're looking for new stuff. So new stuff usually comes out around. It starts going out about around end of Feb, beginning of March. So I always say to people, if you want to get the sizes and you want to get the nice swim, get it pre-Easter. Don't get it in the middle of the summer when you're going on your holiday. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's some lovely ones around at the moment. So if you go onto Nicola Jane, they obviously do swimwear, or they do swimwear all year round, and they do pocketed swimwear. Yeah. George at Asda, lovely. They do post-surgery swimwear, 16 pounds. Beautiful at the moment. They've got a lovely halter neck. It's kind of like a burnt orange ambery kind of color. Really, really nice. But as the season goes on, they'll have bikinis and swimsuits. Just they don't have a lot at the moment.
Right.
So, so have a look. Next, you've got a beautiful green piece, and I love they put a little belt in the center front, so you know it detracts from what's happening above, you know, which is quite nice. So they do lovely. M&S do a gorgeous one piece with a bit of shaping. The post-surgery one they seem to be out of stock of at the moment, but they usually stock it all year round. So keep your eye out for that.
A lot that I see have that sort of funny ruching on the front.
Yes, they do. They do.
Why?
Not all of them, but some of them do. I really don't know. I think that
I feel like all I would then need is one of those funny old like swimming hats, you know, with the flowers all over it, and I'll be sorted.
I think what it is often they think that that's what women want to kind of detract what's going on upstairs, but actually it shouldn't be at all. So I'm going to show you. I've got one here because I didn't think we were going to talk swim, but I thought better pull this one out. Look at this. I love this.
Oh yeah, I like the print.
Yeah, so that's Mega Me, and they've got loads of good swimwear. Really lovely.
That's nice. I like the print on that.
And it's pocketed as well. And then something I prepared earlier. There's different swim prosthesis. So these ones, they've got these are Amuna do them, Anisha do them in blue, and they do them in pink, really cool colors.
And so they're waterproof.
They're waterproof and they're hollow, so you know they're really good because the water just flies through.
I can imagine if that fell out, it would look like a jellyfish.
I know. And then this is a Boost. Have you heard where Boost?
Yes, I have.
And they do, these are prosthetics, but they're a different type of prosthetics to the silicone ones. Yeah. But I have a lot of women that wear them for swimming, and they love them because they're very lightweight and they do all different colors. So they're great.
Oh, wow.
They're fun. Yeah. So you've got
those.
those.
Comfy? Have you had good?
They're comfy. Do you know, you look at them first, and I'd be honest, you look at them, you kind of go, oh God, is that going to be comfortable?
Yeah.
But
it looks like the thing you put in your washing machine.
Yes.
Like a.
Oh, yes. Yeah. You know exactly. Yeah. The ball for the detergent. Yeah. So they're again, because they've got the hole, so the water flies in and out. So they're really nice. Again, everyone's different. Then there's another lovely one from True Life. I don't have it at the moment because I gave it to a client last week, but it's like a little beanie bag, and they've got that on Nicola Jane, and it's really comfortable. It's lovely. It's very, very soft. So that's quite good. Then so when you were talking about swim, so you don't have to go for a pocketed swimsuit. You can actually put in your own pocket. Also, you can be very clever. So with, there's Sea Folly. I don't know if you've heard of Sea Folly.
Yeah.
And they've got beautiful tankinis. They do really lovely tankinis. And a lot of their swimwear's got pads in. So often what I say to women is, sometimes if you've had a reconstruction, what I'll do is I'll put additional pads in if you're not symmetrical.
Right.
Rather than wearing a prosthetic, and then line yourself up that way and then get them sewn in. Often then I'll say to women is just get a little pocket sewn in if you want, say if you wanted like something like a Sea Folly or a Fantasy or, or a Triumph or one of those brands, then, you end up then getting more choice, And then Melissa Odebosch, of course, she does a post-surgery swimwear as well. And some of that is really, really lovely.
And is that through her website? Or is
she does that through because she does it for Future Dreams, the charity. Yeah. So but she does that through Amuna. So Amuna and her design is her designs, and Amuna make it. Yeah. So so you can get there's lots of different swimwear out there. The other thing as well, Helen, is I got asked last week because I was doing a workshop, is if you've got a drain in, so you've got a port in. And I thought about I was laughing at your post of the little M&S bra, but because that's got the deep, see the new colour.
Oh, I love it.
I've been fitting this for ages, so that's got, because that's got the deep band, yeah. Then it's really nice.
That's the one I've just bought, and if
Yeah.
you're small enough cup wise, I highly recommend it because of the big band at the bottom. It's so comfy.
It is.
It
really,
feels
really
quite
comfy.
it feels quite light. And the other colorway, which is like a yellow and pink,
Grey, yellow and grey. Yeah,
yeah.
yellow and pinky, is it? Yeah.
It's £8 at the moment.
Yeah,
which is really good.
Really, really good.
Yeah, there's quite a lot in M&S at the minute.
And I think somebody asked earlier as well today in the questions. I'm sorry, I couldn't answer the question. You know, I was thinking we'd answer them tonight for them, but they were asking about, you know, matching sets as well. There's loads of matching pants out there, you know, so there's different ones. If you've got scarring along the middle, you know, after a reconstruction, then maybe you might be changing from this type of pant to that type of pant. Don't be put off. Try them on. They can look super sexy on. You know? So there's that. There's what else? Oh yeah. This is this again, an alternative to a t-shirt bra.
Oh,
quite nice. Yeah, really, really lovely. So again, that's still got the padding, and it's got the pockets for the prosthesis. And remember that even if you don't wear a prosthesis, you can still wear a post-surgery bra if you like it, you know. So there's lots of bras. So that's the Mega Me. No, very excited about this because I fitted this on the weekend on someone that was flat, and that it was the first time I fitted it, and I absolutely loved it.
Oh my God.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Oh, wow.
So this is a brand called Scarlett, and it's two women up in the north of England, and they've designing one of them has gone flat, and her friend designed the bra. I can see the hearts coming up. It fits so well. It's really, really a lovely, lovely bra. Because, you know, there's...
I feel like I've heard of this brand. I feel like I've heard of it.
Yes, you probably have, because they're on Instagram now. So it's called Scarlett. They've only got a couple of bras, but you know what? I think it's lovely to support them because they fit so nice. And there's hardly anyone doing bras for, you know, for going flat, really.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
The way they've designed this is the cup, as you can see, it's not like a full cup. You know, they've really thought about. It's been designed on a real woman, you know, to get the shape and everything. So that's really, really good. So that's called Scarlett. And then there's Ano, and they also do for flat as well. So you see them, you see those online. Now I had a little list of things that, because there was a few questions I saw. So we talked about the smaller backs, larger cups. Lots of brands doing larger cups. So just have a little look around. Royce do a lot of non-wired bras in larger cups. This is one of their new ones. It starts at an E and goes up to a H cup. So,
and don't forget, if anybody missed that earlier, you can get lighter weight prosthesis, because obviously it would be very heavy at that size.
Yeah. And don't forget, the other thing is a lot of women don't actually know that they can get what we call partial prosthetics.
This is so interesting, because I didn't know about this, and it was you that taught me about it. They're a game changer.
They really, really are. So if you're not symmetrical post your surgery, and it might be, so, you know, sometimes women will have a reconstruction straight after their mastectomy, and then they might have like a difference on the size. Maybe they have chemo afterwards, and then maybe that changes the size as well. Everyone is different, but what I'm saying is that if you don't feel symmetrical, and it's affecting your body confidence, and you feel that you're not wearing the clothes that you should be wearing, then go and ask your breast care nurse about a partial prosthesis that you can actually wear to give you that symmetry. And there's lots of different ones out there. and really, really good ones as well. So, and they're all breathable. And don't be put off, because, you know, you might think, oh gosh, I've gone and I've got scarring here, you know, maybe on my tummy area to give me what I thought was going to be a fantastic reconstruction. It might be just in the interim until they, you know, until your consultant can then give you more a little touch-ups of more surgery, you know, to get you to the place that they want to get you to. Because I know even Helen, you had surgery only recently, didn't you? Again,
that's
tweaks.
right. That was sort of a that was the end of my reconstruction. And so I had an expander put in. I couldn't have a diet flap. So when I had my mastectomy, I had an expander put in. So I was flat to begin with on one side. And as I got to know you, I was being inflated every few weeks. So my size was changing constantly. So that's where partials are absolutely brilliant, because it's like that extra bit of padding that you can, that's very movable. So you can really sort of make yourself more symmetrical. I remember after, you know, being completely flat on one side, going out for the first time and feeling so self-conscious that I was flat on one side, and I felt like the whole world could see that that was the case. Of course they couldn't, but to me, it could. And I wasn't offered, my team were brilliant, but I wasn't at any point offered a prosthesis or a partial or anything. I had, you know, I did my own research and then I asked about it and then I got it. So it's really important that we sort of spread this knowledge about, so that, you know, people know what they can get hold of, you know, because who would know that it, you know, that these things exist.
Yeah, exactly. And this is the thing, I think, you know, so, and get it fitted correctly as well. You know, I often put one at the front and I put one at the side if somebody has really got a lot of, you know, it's very, very different in sizing, you know. So we build something out.
If it's like with a lumpectomy, Anne just asked a second ago, she's had a lumpectomy and she's lopsided. Would that be a good time to try a partial?
Yes, it would. And there's so even with lumpectomies, you know, you can get little ones like, you know, you can get something this size. So again, turn the rules upside down. If you needed to fill out the top of the bra, put it on the top of the bra. If you need to fill out the side, do it on the side. You know me, Helen, it's all about, I'm looking outside the box, you know. If I have to turn that prosthesis upside down, I'm doing it.
Well, this is what you do, isn't it? Day in, day out. You are.
It's just, you know, you just want to get it right for people so that you look like you know, you did before in your clothes, and you can go back to wearing what you want to wear, you know. So that for me is really important for people. I just want people taken out of that box that to be put into because they've got breast cancer. You know, if you want to wear this little bra, I saw this and I thought, right, this is fabulous. You know, if you haven't got a lot of money, this is only from ASOS, right? But it's about 10 or 11 pounds. It's just,
oh my God,
if you want to feel a little bit sexy, and you want to wear this, you know what, wear it, you know, and that's it, and get your nice little pants, and you know,
I love it. I love the colour of that.
I know, actually, it's great.
Something like that, you could maybe sew a pocket in if you need to.
You could sew a pocket into that. That's the thing. You could sew a pocket in there. And
this is brilliant.
You could get your prosthesis. And you know what? The thing is, like, you wouldn't be going down to the supermarket doing your shopping in it, right? You know,
I would.
It wouldn't be enough support for you. You'd be bouncing all over the place. Do you know what I mean? But, you know, there's options. That's what I mean. There are options out there that you can go for, you know. What else was I looking at? Oh, yeah. This, like, I love this little one, you know. This little one is like a little walk hole, you know. It's really, really nice. And it's very see-through, but it looks gorgeous on, you know. It's really, really lovely. You know, the other thing is, oh yes, what I wanted to tell you about as well is people ask me about underwires all the time. If you're going for a wire, go for something that's really soft. Don't go for anything that's too rigid. And if you're unsure about wearing a wire and you're unsure if you're healed or not healed, just check with your team, your breast care team, just to see that you know that everything is okay to wear it. But
I always feel bad asking them for, you know, questions like this, because I always think they're so busy, like helping, you know, it's really sick people, that do they really want to help me with my bra? And actually looking back now, I wish I'd asked more, because they genuinely want to help you, don't they?
They so want to help. Honestly, these breast care nurses, like, they are unbelievable. They so want to help. They really, really do. They're gorgeous people, you know.
They are.
Yeah, they're really. And the thing is, they've seen so much before, you know. You know, there's so many people have come before you, so they might be able to say to you, oh, not maybe at this stage, just wait a little bit longer, or oh yes, you can. Oh yeah,
so
you
true,
know?
so true.
And it's just those little things.
I've just had a couple of people say that they'd missed the beginning of this chat, and will we post these brands later, which we can do. Give Monica a follow as well. I'm sure that you would take questions if anybody had any questions on this. And is it a good time now to talk about the giveaway? Just conscious of the time.
Yes, gosh, yeah. You know, you're better than me at this.
So so basically what happened last week was I had popped to the shops. I actually went up to M&S to get some food, and I thought, oh, I've quick look around their sales, and I saw this bralette in the sale, and it was £8, like I said. And it's the first time that I've worn a bra other than my, like, sort of post-surgery type one, and I just thought, oh my god, sort of, that made me feel a bit more like me again. And I thought, stuff it, you know what, I'm going to share it and see if anybody else has found the whole bra thing a complete, you know, minefield. And the response was insane. And then you kindly contacted me and said we should do something. So I said yes. Why don't we try and do a giveaway? And we've got 9 brands on board. No, 10.
10. We've got
10.
So Nicola Jane, that's the online one. Then you've got Naturana, Royce, Amuna, Rico, Wacol, Triumph, Anisha, Megami, and Love My Secret. Right,
so that's 10 brands that we've contacted. They've said yes, we're happy to give away 5 bras. So we've got 50 bras up for grabs. So whether you had surgery last week or whether you had surgery 5 years ago, there's something in this for you. So what I'm going to do is I will, when we hang up this call, I'm going to post this chat. And I'll tell you guys how you can enter. It's going to be a case of just tagging a pal, telling us why, what stage you're at and why you need a bra. And we're going to pick our 50 people at random. And then I'll contact you. Just bear with me, because it will just take me a few days to get round to everybody. Obviously we're doing all this in our spare time. So I promise you we will get round to you.
And then what we will have to do is once we and you know, announce the winners, is we have to have their name, address, and their size. That's really important, because we have to go back to the brands and just, you know,
and tell them. But that's absolutely, that
once
makes
they're
sense.
okay with that.
So we've got a few more minutes now. Has anybody got any questions that they want to ask Monica about? I mean, I think she can answer pretty much anything when it comes to fitting. I'm just going to scroll back to see if there's any on here. There was quite a few early on.
There was.
I
was trying to think. If
never had. Sorry.
Oh, somebody asked about sports bras. Yeah, that was one of the questions today. Sports bras. There's some great sports bras out there. Just, you know, there's the Adidas and Stella McCartney one. So that's the post-surgery sports bra. So that's online.
I love that it's got a zip at the front.
Really, really good. And I was involved with this one. This really, really lovely. And they this was fitted on real women. All of the fits were on real women. So that's really lovely. There's if you're looking for larger cups, because somebody said today, larger cups, Royce, their sports bras very, very good in the larger cups. Anisha sports bras have won awards. Fabulous.
Oh, wow.
Triumph sports bras. This one I love, absolutely love. It's 2 separate cups, rather than like a compression style. So this is what we call an encapsulation. So that separates each side separately, and that's breathable. So you could always, there's no pockets in that, but it's great if you're your reconstruction, you're getting back into sport, but also you could also put a pocket into it if you want to wear like
that's a good idea.
Yeah, you'd probably wear a lighter style prosthesis.
Yeah.
If you're doing, if you're running or anything like that. But look when you're looking at the brands, look at the bounce level. Yeah, so if you're doing quite strenuous activity, look at your bounce level. All the sports
when
brands.
You say you look at your bounce level, what is that like?
Yeah, so what you want to do is you want
around?
Yeah, you want the bras, you want minimal bounce. So, so if you've had a mastectomy on one side, for example, and the others, the other side is still there. Remember, there's no muscles in the breast, so they're going to move up and down, right?
Yeah,
so, so it's really, really important. So if you're wearing a post-surgery, like this little Stella Adidas one, then use the pocket, put your get a lightweight prosthesis for inside it. You can get like leisure forms, put that inside it, and be more comfortable if you're going running in it, or if you're doing more strenuous stuff. For yoga and stuff, again, you can wear our Pilates or anything like that. You can wear more the tops, like more like the compression tops. You could wear those, but I would say do put a little bit of form in so that it stays up when you lie down, especially if you're conscious in the class. About people noticing.
What about a bra to sleep in? Is there any good bras to sleep in?
There are. Do you know what? I think if you're post surgery, straight after surgery, I do think the compression bras that I showed earlier, the Rico, the Amuna, the Anisha, they're really good for sleeping in, because the key with a sleep bra is you want it to be flat at the back like these. So you don't see no seams, nothing's going to rub. And what you don't want is you don't want hooks and eyes at the back.
No.
So then the it's a bit easier on the front than to just do your hook and eyes, because also you wouldn't be lying on the front if you're if you're sore after the surgery. You wouldn't be lying on your tummy, so you're automatically going to lie on your back or lie on your side. So these, I
wonder how many people just winced then when you said that, lying on your front.
Can you imagine? You definitely won't be.
Then there was another question about how to measure yourself. Or where to go to do it.
I don't measure, I talk about fit. What's really, really important, so what I talked about earlier about the fitting steps, I think that's better to look at. So the band, look at the band around your body. Make sure it's not riding up the back. If it's riding up, it usually means it's too big. If it's digging in, it usually means it's too small. The cups, make sure that you're fully, if you've had a mastectomy on one side, make sure, or if you've had a reconstruction, make sure that the breast is fully contained in the actual cups. Any seams or wires or anything like that should sit behind the breast and not sit on the breast. If they're sitting on the breast, it means that the cups are too small.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
Right, just check.
The other thing I should say, Helen, if you're looking, if you want to go for a fitting and you want to go to the high street, my advice would be ring up first to the store, whatever store you're going to, whether it's a department store or an independent, and ask them, do they have someone that's actually trained to fit post-surgery? And then go ask them, can you make an appointment, and go in on an appointment basis. It's much better, because then you get the right person.
I should just say as well, this is what Monica does, but it's what you do for a living. So if anybody wants to get in touch with Monica
come through my website, or on Instagram, there's my website, and there's loads of testimonials on the website if you want to have a look.
So she can help you as well.
And there's no obligation with me to buy anything. So that's the other thing. I don't push any sales.
Well, you're an absolute superstar.
Is there anything else? Was that it?
I think that was it. Yes. So I just want a massive thank you to you, Monica. Lorraine Keston said on here earlier, I just love her passion, and I do too. You know, you're when you talk about bras and bra fittings, you just come to life. It's like your thing. I love it.
I just love it. I love, you know, I love helping women and just making it.
I know you do.
You know, I fit all women. I had a woman the other day, that's what I want to finish on, Helen. I had a woman the other day that came into the hospital for her prosthesis fitting, and she had had surgery years and years ago. She was 92. Oh, I was in awe of her. 92, and she still wanted her prosthesis. She was like, oh yeah, that's beautiful, I love the shape. And she put on her sweater and everything. So you know what, there's life after breast cancer.
Do you know what? There is, and it's about learning all these little tips and tricks that we can all help each other get through this. And this is just absolutely brilliant, and there's been so many great comments to you, Monica, so I can't thank you enough. And also I cannot thank the brands enough as well for
oh my god, they've been
digging
amazing.
deep. Yeah,
amazing.
This is no ads, affiliates, no one's getting paid for this. It's just a complete you know, goodwill thing. So it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much. Put your comments below when I post it, and good luck, and we shall see you again very soon. We'll do a catch up soon, Monica.
Thanks, Helen. Bye guys, thank you for listening.
Thanks
Bye.
everyone for joining us. See you. Bye.